In a forgotten town deep within the misty mountains, there existed a crow of an unusual kind. Its feathers bore the color of the deepest midnight, its eyes sharp as daggers. But the peculiarity that set it apart was its voice, a voice that could form words. Word of the talking crow spread, sparking a mix of fear and curiosity among the townsfolk. Some saw it as a harbinger of doom, an omen of dark times to come. Others regarded it as a marvel, a creature to be studied and revered. But as time passed, the crow's words became a source of unease. They told tales of pain, suffering, and secrets whispered on the wind, forgotten in the depths of night. Those who dared approach the crow found themselves entranced by its gaze, their minds filled with disturbing visions. And then there were those who vanished, their fate forever bound to the enigmatic crow lurking in the town's darkest corners. Among the brave and the curious was a young girl named Emily, her mind filled with whispers and tales of the talking crow. Like a moth drawn to a flame, Emily found herself pulled by an insatiable curiosity, a burning need to uncover the truth behind the unsettling presence of the crow. With a heart full of courage, she ventured into the heart of the forest, following the whispers that echoed through the trees like a ghostly serenade. As Emily delved deeper into the forest, the world around her seemed to change. The air grew colder, the trees denser. It was as if the forest itself was alive, its gnarled branches reaching out to her like skeletal hands, the unseen eyes of the forest creatures watching her every move. Each step she took was a step into the unknown, the ground beneath her feet whispering tales of those who had dared to tread the same path. But Emily did not falter, did not turn back. She was driven by a curiosity that was as fierce as it was relentless. And then she saw it. There, in the heart of the forest, perched upon a twisted branch, was the crow. Its feathers were as black as the night, its eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. It was a sight that would have sent shivers down the spine of the bravest of souls. There it was, perched upon a twisted branch, its eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. The crow, with its gravelly voice, beckoned Emily closer, promising secrets that would shake her world. The words hung in the air, thick and heavy, like the dread that was beginning to coil in Emily's stomach. Her heart pounded in her chest, each beat echoing the crow's sinister croak. Emily found herself drawn towards the creature, her curiosity a flame that refused to be extinguished. Yet, as she reached out to touch the crow, a cold shiver ran through her. She hesitated, her hand hovering inches from the creature. It was in this moment of pause that Emily felt a sudden, chilling realization creep over her. The crow's words weren't meant to enlighten, but to ensnare. The crow's eyes, once intriguing, now seemed to bore into her, as if trying to pierce her very soul. Its gaze was a trap, a snare cleverly concealed beneath layers of riddles and enigmas. The secrets it spoke of were not gifts to be shared, but chains meant to bind. Emily felt a wave of fear wash over her, the truth of the crow's intentions crashing down upon her like a relentless tide. She had been lured in, entranced by the mystery of a talking bird, only to be ensnared in its web of deceit. She stumbled back, her heart pounding, her mind spinning with the gravity of her discovery. The crow's words were not just sinister, they were dangerous, they were whispers of doom, wrapped in the guise of wisdom. Emily could now see the crow for what it truly was, not a marvel of nature, but a harbinger of darkness. It was a creature that fed on fear and reveled in the suffering it caused. Its words were not just a curiosity, but a weapon, wielded with deadly precision. And as Emily stood there, her fear giving way to a cold, hard resolve, she knew she had to warn the others. She had to expose the crow for what it truly was. But how could she make them see the danger that lurked beneath the crow's feathery cloak? As darkness swallowed her, Emily knew she had stumbled upon a fate far darker than she could ever have imagined. In the depths of the forest, the whispering crow waited, its secrets hidden in the shadows, its hunger for souls unquenched.